says Toledo.
Okay.
So he doesn't say it at all because he don't want to mess it up. So he just say Miss Harris.
Frank, is a different mood this week with it being game week?
You kind of feel like the juices, amped up a little bit. We're just excited to go out there and play against another team, playing against each other this whole time. So definitely excited to go out there and compete Saturday.
How you feeling?
My bad. I'm feeling really great. I'm excited to go out there and play.
What about the mental aspect of just getting ready to crank it up for another season? How's that?
Yeah, it's just a blessing to come out here for one more season. Like Coach said, it can happen. It can go away like that quick. So just coming out here, cherishing the moment, and I just love playing with my guys.
I know you talked about it a lot, Frank, but how close did you feel that you were to being done last spring?
Honestly, I was done probably like March and April. I was just ready to give it up, honestly. I told Coach, I told a couple of the players that I'm medically retired, I'm done. Just want to move on with my life. It was just too hard for me at that point. And just to see where I am now, just a testament to God. And He does everything for a reason, and I'm just blessed to be here.
Knowing you, for you to have said that must have been a lot of pain.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of pain. I couldn't walk, I couldn't sleep, couldn't bend my knee, nothing like that. So definitely the hardest time of my life. But God does everything for a reason. Coach staff was here for my teammates, my parents. So credit to those people checking in on me and getting me through that whole process.
Do you remember the moment when you realized that you were back, like after the last surgery worked? Was it?
Probably, I think it was say his first day of fall camp. I went out there. I just had the time of my life. Just blessed to be out there, running around, doing everything. And, we had the best strength staff out there. So, same with the trainers. They've been pushing me, motivating me, getting me through those difficult times. And I'm here now, testament to those guys as well.
Frank, what stands out when you look back at last year's matchup against Houston?
They're just great up front. Their D-line is crazy good, and in the back end, they're just crazy fast. We couldn't run the ball at all last season, so coach is challenging us to go out there and hold our end of the triangle and run the football. Just a great team all around, and we should go out there and play our style of football Saturday.
I think there was a lot of talk after that game, and especially from Coach Traylor, about just kind of some disappointment, feeling like you let it slip away. What was the emotional part of that loss like for you?
For sure. That last two-point play, we kind of added a little wrinkle in it, and I messed it all up. So I definitely, put it on my shoulders that, that game ended because of me. And I think about it all the time, and I just hate thinking about it. But that just makes you great. You got to go out there and look yourself in the mirror, and hopefully don't make that mistake again.
Yeah, you mentioned that to us previously. What was it that happened on that play that didn't go as it was supposed to?
We just added another movement, which we typically never done. On the sideline, we did it. So then when I decided to motion them, it was two motions. I did the one motion, which typically is only one, and I just messed the whole play up. So definitely it was all on me.
Might be a ridiculous question considering your off season, but what are you better at this season than you were last year?
I just think Coach Burke is just doing a great job. Just letting me get keys to the offense, changing protections, changing the play call, just learning defenses some more, just learning the offense a lot more as well. So that's just a testament to Coach Burke of him just believing in me, just giving me keys to the offense.
So it's mental, the improvement?
Yeah, I think so for the most part. That's usually what it is at the quarterback position. Just going out there, knowing what's going to be open, going through your reads, going through progressions, knowing where the hot's going to come, changing protections, and just protecting yourself.
Does the way last year's game ended kind of give y'all a little more motivation to go in and reverse that this year in Houston?
No, we're just trying to go out there and play our style of football. We don't want to go out there playing for other reasons. It's just our first game, so we're definitely going to be amped up, juiced up for sure, but not look at it in that aspect and just go out there and play our style of football.
Frank, what's your take on the excitement level surrounding the program? There's a bunch of people down at the Marriott on Friday, and then spoke over there. Just it seems like there's an all-time level of excitement around.
Yeah, for sure. The love and support we get from the city is unmatched. We definitely appreciate it. It means the world to us, and we couldn't do it without them. So we just go as they go, and the love and support. It's unbelievable, and we just hope we just get it the whole season.
Frank, what stands out about Walker Beatty at left tackle?
He played last year, and he's just great up front, and he's just good. And I just think he deserves to be that left tackle. And I think Coach Traylor and all the other staff agreed as well. So he's gonna be the guy.
He obviously got thrown in on pretty short notice last season. How do you see him handle that, and how is it different this time around?
It's just a testament to who he is. He was on defense, went over there to offense, didn't budge, didn't complain, worked his tail off, learned the playbook. Went out there and executed a couple of games for us, and I expect him to do the same thing this year.
I want to ask you about your wide receiver group. There's a lot of guys listed on the depth chart. What do you expect to see out of those guys, especially some of the new faces, a few young guys in there too?
Yeah, I just expect those guys to rotate in. Soon they get tired, next guy up, and I expect to let no drop off. I mean, even as a freshman, I mean McCune and Amador. I mean those guys. I mean they're high level athletes. I have a ton of respect for those guys coming as a true freshman. But once they go out there too, I mean I don't want to hear I'm a freshman. We're in the game. We gotta go out there and compete. So Coach Parr's doing a great job of having all those guys ready, and just expect to see a lot of rotation at the receiver position.
Is it surprising to see those two guys, especially that they are true freshmen, and kind of make the two deep?
I mean, I heard that they were pretty good, but it's kind of different high school level to college level. But actually going out there and seeing how guys play, I mean, they make some spectacular plays, and I'm definitely a fan of those two.
All right.